There are a number of different layouts that you can use in your recordings depending on the particular setup that you've got. And you can change these during the meeting, but also in advance in your general settings from within the dashboard. So let's take a look at that first. Within the dashboard, over on the left-hand side, navigate down to where it says recording and live streaming. And here you've got the option to select whether you want to record audio and video or audio only. And you've also got the option to select whether you want to record automatically. And also, if you have this option available to you, to automatically generate the Q Smart summary as well. But down here is where we get to the layout options. So the default is going to be the speaker only. So if you are flicking between different people, then it's going to be the active speaker. But then you've also got the option here if you want to have the speaker and then the gallery down the left-hand side in tiles, or the full gallery option as well. So that is where you can choose those. Now, if somebody is sharing their screen, you've got some slightly different options. So obviously, if somebody's sharing their screen, you might likely want to have their main screen share as the most active thing on the screen, but you also might want to have their own little tile there on the right hand side. So that is what that would do. If you have left side video tiles, then it's going to feature their screen share, and then them along with all the other tiles down on the left hand side. Finally here, the content only and no video. So this is just going to have the full screen of their screen share as well. So depending on your particular use case, you may want to just adjust these accordingly. So the way that I personally tend to do this is I'll have the speaker view on a regular meeting when there are just folks speaking, but then I will change that to this one down here, speaker view and active stage view, and active speaker when somebody is sharing their screen. Whatever the case though, you can always change this during the meeting. So let's take a little look at how to do that. So now in the meeting, I am recording this meeting. You can always start and stop the recording from down at the bottom here. But then if you come to the little more dots down at the bottom, then you can say here, change recording layout. Clicking on this will bring up that same little box that we've just seen with those same options. So if during the meeting, maybe you want to do a presentation to begin with, but then you're going to do a more of a Q&A or something a little bit later on. Maybe you want to start off with speaker only view, but then when you're going to start taking questions, you might want to switch to speaker with left side titles, or maybe even the gallery view as well. And clicking on change, that will apply that to the recording. Note that this is for the recording specifically, so that is independent of anything that you've got going on in your own screen. So at the top here, we can change between gallery view, left side view, and bottom view. So that is completely separate to the recording layout, which is just affecting only what is actually being captured by the recording.